I don't know who this is for. I'm just being obedient. So you're worn out and you're telling God, like, I'm so tired. And it's so funny because God kind of showed me a connection to one of my other talks where I was like, did you pay for what you prayed for? And it was talking about meeting God halfway, you putting in some and then God putting in some. And some of you guys, I don't know if you saw that message, but I think God just gave that to me to give me like to give me a concept of what he's talking about a little bit more clear. Some of you guys are like worn out, you're tired, you're like, okay, God, how much more do I have to do for you to meet me halfway? How much more do I have to do for you to make this come into fruition? How much more do I have to do? What else do you want me to do? What else do you want from me? I heard somebody say, what else do you want from me? Or like, what else do you want? Somebody's at like a really like, you're at the point, it's not even you're giving up, like, and it's very, you have a very beautiful, strong soul. You're not even giving up. It's not something where you're like right for giving up. You're like, I'm gonna just keep going if I have to. It's not even I don't have a choice. It's like you have a very beautiful, strong heart, very beautiful, strong resilience about you, and a very strong belief in God. You do. You're saying, I'm getting that you're a male. You're a male. You're a man. You kind of have an athletic build, kind of big, larger chest. Wow. Okay, coming through. But this could be for anybody, right? Because we've all been in these situations, right? But you're asking God, how, like, what else do I need to do? I'm meeting you halfway. I'm checking on my boxes, but God is saying, you, friend in particular, God wants you to meet him halfway on something different. There's something that you desire to do. There's something that you want to do, but you're working because you're in fear that you may fall. You're like putting the pedal to the metal with work because you're like, okay, first this, then that, and which is a very logical way of thinking, but God wants you somewhere different. God wants you to meet him halfway on something else, because this is how he can bless you the most. This is how he can bless you the highest. This is how he can bless you the way you want to be blessed, because you're putting the pedal to the metal in something different, or you're putting the elbow grease in something different. So you're seeing these little sprouts of blessing. You're seeing these little sprouts of blessing because that's, it's not all that God can do in that area, but it's all that you're able to manifest in that area. You know what I mean? It's all that you're able to do in that area, right? We can only go so far with certain things that we kind of stand in God's way with, but God is saying that you deserve so much. You are worth so much, and I want to give you what you're asking for, and I want to bless you in the ways that you can, and God can do all, but what God is saying is God wants you to do something else. You know exactly what it is, friend. Like I'm just hearing blessing, and it's a large blessing. And it's like, y'all seen those pictures of like the little girl has the teddy bear, and Jesus is standing in front of her, and she's like, no, God, I don't want to give it up. This little teddy bear, she loves her little teddy bear so much. And then the picture gets larger, and God has this huge teddy bear behind him. And so you're holding on to this, I have this, and maybe it was a blessing for you at one point. Like, you know what I mean? And you were like, oh man, I'm so blessed to have gotten this job. Oh man, I'm so blessed to have gotten this. God, you're good. I believe in you. I have faith in you, God. I know this, and I know that you're real because I've seen these major blessings. And God's just like, I'm ready to bless you like 1,000 more. You think this is something? I'm ready to get you like 1,000,000. And God knows that your heart is going to be happy doing whatever this thing is. You want to do something. There's somebody, it's like business, or you want to speak, or you want to talk, or you want to do sales, or you want to own your own shop. You want to do something. It's coming through here, and God is saying, yes, this is where it's at. I want to give you what you want. Your dreams are so big, but what you're doing right now is not in alignment, friend, is what God is saying. You're like working for somebody else. You're working a 9-to-5 job. You're working for somebody else, and this what you're doing is like lucrative. It does have money in it. But the way God wants to bless you, and what you deserve, and where your actual heart is at, and what you desire to do, your passion and stuff like that, it's like an investment too. It's like something small of an investment, or something that you got to put into it. A little bit of the money that what your mind is, somebody's mind is at saving what they have all the way up to like some kind of a lucrative spot that they have, and God is like, I want you to invest a little bit of that. and then God wants to like, boom, God wants to bless you, and then God wants you to get into the field that you want to be in. Okay, this is for somebody. So you're asking God, what? So it's so funny because some people are like, I'm meeting God halfway, I'm doing this and doing that, and God's like, yeah, I am, I'm coming, I'm right here, I'm coming, I'm right here. This is just not right where we're at right now. I'm wanting to, this is where I'm going to bless you like you want to be blessed. This is what's going to put you in right alignment. Because y'all play those games that have the pipes, and then one pipe is shifted to the right, one pipe is shifted to the left, and then the water can't go straight down because it's off of alignment, the pipe. That's what's going on. There's so much, and friend, you have so much buildup. You have a big heart. You keep giving. You do. You love very well. You love a lot. You love, there's a word that just came to me. You love beautifully. Something about your love is great. And God, you just have so much back pay with God. You have so much that's built up, and you have so much that's like stocked up for God to just pour down into that pipeline. If you were coming to alignment with the way that God, there's like it's like a covenant. I'm just getting, there's something with you and God, and there's just one little shift to the left, or there's one little shift to an alignment that God wants you to step out on faith. And I know we may get tired of the word faith, and we feel like we have so much faith, but maybe the faith is misplaced, or maybe it's in the wrong thing, or maybe it's in the wrong pot, or there's something with this person here. And you're right, you keep busting out the elbow grease, you keep meeting God halfway, but it's on the wrong thing. And yes, God does give you the will to do what you want, where you want, and God will bless you wherever you're at, but there are different levels of blessings. Especially the one that involves your heart. God wants to give you everything that your heart desires. He does. God wants to give you all the desires of your heart, your mind, your body, your love. And God just wants to especially pay you back, friend. Especially you, because if you love with all your heart, and you give with your heart, and you pray, and you're genuine, and you're authentic, you have no malice, you're somebody who genuinely is walking upright in this world. God wants to bless you the utmost. You ain't even got to be somebody who's religious or spiritual. God wants to bless you the utmost because you put in, and God just wants to give you back, and He wants you to continue to believe, and He wants to continue for you to have faith. And so He wants to show you. I put out a video a couple months ago that said God wants to prove Himself to you. Give me a chance. I've only have these small instances in your life where I'm popping up here to give you everything, and I want you to use these little signs that I'm able to bless you exactly how you deserve to be blessed. And I want you to keep having faith in me, but I want you to make this shift to the left so I can bless you abundantly above. I want to do that for you. You deserve it. You are one of my angels. You are one of my soldiers. You're living in this world as the purity of the love, as an example of my love, and I want to bless you. I do. I really do. I really want to. And I really want to give you the desires of your heart. So I want this to be somewhere that you love, and I want to bless it absolutely abundantly above. I want to do that for you so you can be overwhelmed with the love that I can give, so you can be overwhelmed with the blessings and the money and the security that I can give to you, because I also want you to be happy. I don't want anything about you to be shifted off a little bit to where you have to settle for something and get blessed. And let me tell you, if you're in alignment with something that you love to do so much, and you feel like you have the calling of God to do it, you are going to put yourself in the alignment for the highest increase of prosperity. You really are, because there's nothing in you that's locked up spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally where you're not truly happy. You will be, God wants to put you on that frequency of the highest. And so that's all that God is saying. He wants you to make this. You know, God said a moment ago that you know what it is. You know what you want to do. You know it burns in you to do this thing. And God wants you to make that small investment when the opportunity comes, or it's already came, and this is your decision. He wants you to make that small investment, and then He wants you to go in on it's going to be so easy. Okay, and not easy as in like you're not gonna have to put in a little bit, but it's something that you like to do. So for you, it's going to be easy. That's what I'm getting. Is what God is saying. It's going to be easy, because guys, sometimes it's like we get tired only because we're out of alignment with something that God don't really want us to be doing, something that we really don't want to do. So we get tired so easily because we're putting in the grit, and not only the grit, but the fortitude that has to go with it. But when it's something that we're doing, sometimes we are politely and very happily exhausted. And then we have more of a determination and a happiness to keep going the next day. And it's not exhaustion like that. It's a beautiful determination to do something that we love that keeps us going. And it fuels us in a very different way. So I just wanted to say that for you, friend. And you are such a great person. God is, you are an amazing, you're a man. You really, really are. It's something about your, it's like an innocence of genuineness, of love for God, of you have, there's a woman also in your life, or there's going to be, there's this woman in your life. And she is a beautiful match, okay? I'm getting the way she looks and everything right now, okay? That's all I'm getting right. I don't know where y'all are at. I think y'all are dating, or y'all are in a relationship, or anywhere from there to getting engaged or going to get engaged, or there's something about that too, okay? That's for you, okay? she's for you. All right, friend. And I see the most beautiful life. And I'd say step out on God. Do this, okay? All right. You seriously deserve it. There's no more punching the clock, punching the grit, greasing your elbows and doing the job, making somebody else's dream come true. No. It's time for you. It's time for your kids. Okay, it's time for you to it's time for you to thrive in this world, because you definitely need to. You have the right mindset. You'll take care of people with whatever you're doing. And you love God. You have a belief and a faith. And that's what it is. I keep saying belief because there's a faith aspect that needs to grow a little bit here. And it makes sense with what we're talking about. There's a faith aspect that you need to meet with this as well. I think that's just what I'm hitting on here. God kept changing my words from faith to belief, because you believe in God, but you don't have faith. That is something about that. And you have very beautiful. I'm seeing a baby in your future. I don't know if I'm talking too much now. I'll just stop there, okay? But this is for you, friend. And I wish the best for you. I know you're gonna have. It's gonna be amazing for you guys. Okay, take care.